Okay. OBS says we are streaming. Stretch this a bit, I guess. Be ready for minute adjustments as time goes forwards. Okay, yeah. It's probably the banner's a little big too, but not much we can do about that. Okay. So yeah, we will just grow that a little bit. Okay, that should work. Definitely gonna have to work on shrinking the banner and the overlay. Oh, it's not showing the green bar at the bottom. Why can you only shrink in diagonals? Actually, can I fix that? No. I know I don't want... Okay, so no, I cannot fix that. Darn. Oh, well, this should be fine, though. Insofar as sizing goes. And then audio. Should be fine. Yep, we have audio as well. Oof. So, it literally just turned 7 o'clock. Let me check my news updates. Because there was a bunch that has been announced. Special convention. Just checking if there's anything unique. 3 free Saint Quartz. Probably you'll be getting that soonish. For the Chaldea broadcasting station. Didn't tune into that, but it's fine. And Babylonia has been announced. 2655 BCE, the 7th Grand Order. This is the age when humans and gods first parted ways. The 3 goddess alliance formed to destroy humanity. A prophecy of destruction threatening to consume Uruk. Facing ultimate demise, your greatest battle begins. Will be released on the 5th at 2300 PST. So that's 11 o'clock PM on December the 5th, which will mean it's 2 o'clock AM on December the 6th. Ugh. That's gonna be brutal. Does look like Gilgamesh is there. There is a trailer, but I can't really watch that right now, unfortunately. And then there is a pre-release campaign. If the combined number of Facebook reactions, shares, and Twitter likes, retweets, you get the following. So up to 10 free Saint Quartz. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am really looking forward to Babylonia, for sure. And there's nothing else, really. You know, our daily friend point. Not really daily, but you know what I mean. And we'll go ahead and do our friend point summon. Just to get it out of the way. And nothing was gotten worth much. So let's burn, burn, burn. Got some foes that I'm actually gonna probably spend a little bit more time pumping into people. Just so I can, safely say I waited a little bit before properly starting farming. Because farming is monotonous. Incredibly monotonous. But I'm going to be using apples for it, so. Okay. Limited time. What? It's limited time. Is it the Chaldean lunchtime? I know that game. I'm working on it. I am literally 321 mana prisms away from it. I will get that last bit of Chaldean lunchtime. I so swear. Not that, but servants. So, let's check Martha. Did I get any rider foes? No. Ku, did I get lancer foes? I got 2. It's minimal stuff, so I'm not really worried. Oh, hey Gian. Nice to have you joining. It goes. I'm obviously not really started farming for the stream just yet, but I've been mainly working on the cheesecakes because, I mean, it's relatively easy to farm them, so I figured might as well get the easy stuff out of the way first. I've got only the very last bit of stuff to farm for the cheesecakes in the shop, and then I'm gonna move on. But thankfully, the next bit of farming should be available starting as of like a few minutes ago, so I'll be able to do farming the next best node, which is fruitcakes and shortcakes, as well as stockings, because I do need those as well, come to think of it. Well, I got a lot of Berserker gems. Okay, so I think I've gone through most everybody here. How's your farming going, by the way? I'm pretty sure you said that you had cleared the shop for the most part previously. So, you still working on boxes then, or what's up? And then I think, yeah, assassins should be the last that I have some spare foes for. So I don't see any riders. Oh, nope, I got archers. Okay, so archers are next. Stocking's going great. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been passively gathering stockings, and I do have enough to finish off the box that I'm currently done. Pretty much done just hitting boxes to max up my sermons. Yeah, that's probably, if I mean, I've done the math, personally, and the goal is to do an additional, like, 32 boxes so I can get enough assassin gems. Oh, you didn't get the CE drop yet? I mean, to be fair, neither have I. But, yeah, data updated, redirecting the main page. Because we have the next bit of the... Oh, wow. Really redirected to main page. Alright, so yep, we have that next part out. But yeah, I'm like 260 of the base fruitcakes away. Excuse me. And then I have this one unlocked, which, if I remember reading correctly, gives short and fruitcakes. So I'm going to finish off my cheesecakes here first real quick. Like, just, you know, I'm going to be using the apples tonight anyways, so I might as well get out of the way now. Unfortunately, farming them is not really the most efficient squad here. Yes, I did see the Babylon announcement. Hype. It's just gonna be a little sooner than I anticipated. I honestly thought we would get a dead week after the Christmas event, but that didn't really happen, so I'm gonna have to figure out the most optimal time to stream it, because part of me wants to stream it when it drops. Nope, I haven't done any of the stories since the last time I streamed, since Sunday. I'm not gonna be doing the story until at the very least Sunday as well, just so I can get it all done in one fell swoop. But with Babylon, I'm hoping to try and start it at the very least when it drops at 2 o'clock in the morning, but knowing my luck, maintenance is probably going to end up being extended and screwing me over in that case. But I might just do it the day after as well. I'm really indecisive on this, to be fair. Though, I do think that I'm probably going to have next Friday off, so I could potentially just do a all-day Friday stream. Yeah, I did hear that if you complete Babylon before the very final act, that you get 30 extra Saint Quartz. I'm planning on doing it. I'm planning on streaming it, and I'm hopefully going to have plenty of apples left over after this to just recharge myself consistently enough to clear it out. But trust me, I will be victorious. Babylon will fall to me. Or my name isn't Soul Dragon. Or Soul, as far as Fate Grand Order is concerned. But yeah, I'm planning on it. Not really sure what to expect in Babylon, to be fair, but I mean, it can't be too bad, right? Right? It's not too bad. It's really not too bad, right? I mean, it can't be harder than Camelot, can it? Surely there's not going to be other enemies souped up by the blessings of the Holy Grail. Yeah, it's going to be easy. I hope. I pray. So as I pray, Unlimited Blade works. Anyways. So when does the new banner with Gil and them come out? I'm pretty sure that that banner is actually going to drop with the Babylonia release. So it shouldn't be too long now. I'm probably not gonna be rolling on it just because, you know nothing about Babylon either. Well, we're in the same boat, so let's just hope and pray that it's not too difficult. Because if it is, I'm probably gonna cry. Probably. Well, anyways, because, you know, this game, ever since, I will say that America's probably where it picked up in difficulty the most. Because that Berserker, man. Berserker is no joke. I mean, yeah, I kind of get it. One part of me wants it to be harder because it'll be more satisfying when I beat it. But then, on other parts, like, no, don't be too difficult because then it'll be hard to power through in a stream. And it's really conflicting feelings. Let's go for an arc for a quick chain. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I am definitely excited about it. Just, gotta plan out the best time to watch. Or, not watch, but, stream it. As they say. Come on, Lartoria. Get stunned. And then, ooh, I really wish I could use that 70 against you, but it's better for this. They're a lot better than when you beat Camelot. Yeah, I mean, hopefully mine will be better than Camelot 2. I should, at the very least, if I did the math properly and I can get the 30-some extra boxes knocked out, then I should be able to fully level up Santa Salter as well as Santa Jean. Theoretically, of course. This is just a team to get some cheesecakes with high amounts. Because, I mean, I literally only have 160 left to get, and... Because, I mean, if I show you the shop real quick, I cleared out the foes, the shells, and the seeds. Literally leaves only the Proof of Heroes left, and that's only 450. I'm less than 160 out, and this team gives me, like, at minimum 70 per, at maximum, like, over 100, so it's more for efficiency, and as soon as I hit the next node, I'm probably not going to use it again. This one also, because this one gives a bit more, it gives a better stocking drop rate than the first node does, actually. And, you know, it's also better bond points, which it might, but, I mean, I've been doing this long enough, that I figure I might as well, because experience, and, I confused myself at doing it too, but it's actually somewhat efficient. Because it also does give shortcakes, which you could use. You can never really have too few of, to be fair. Because those are going to be hard, in addition to fruitcakes. Plus, it's a challenge, too, and, I mean, like you said earlier, you hope that Babylonia is harder. I kind of like challenges. What's the new node? Give, it might be... Nope, the new node, because I did take the time to look this up, this new node will give an increased, not cheese, but an increased shortcake and fruitcake droppings. It won't drop any cheesecakes, period. So, might as well. And like I said, this one also gives a fair bit more stockings than the first node does. So, it's slightly more efficient in farming them. But, yeah. We should only have to run this node this time, maybe one other time, and then I'll be done with cheesecakes flat. And then I'll have to figure out a team for the next one, because if the next one is fruit and shortcakes, then I literally have two servants that can give me a boost, and that is Santa Jean and Normal Jean. None of which are really powerful fighters at the moment. Ooh, I love the Tamamo chains. What about stocking drops on the new one? I think that, because I did look at a guide for the event. So, this current node is a primary dropping of cheesecake, secondary dropping of short and stockings. The next one has a primary dropping of short and fruit cake, and a secondary drop of stockings. So I think it's a little bit better as far as the stocking drops go, but don't quote me on that. I'm hoping it is, though. I really am. Oh, good Mashu, you did not kill the hand. Please, Gil, you did not get a good one. Darn. But, I did, like I said, I've done a little bit of research. And hopefully, with the next node, I'll be able to get plenty of stuffs. Dang it, Gil, you're not going to be NP ready. So, we'll just blast straight off. I want to get the C, which will probably be on the new one. The CE actually can drop from any servants. Because in the last Christmas event, I got the CE 3 extra times, which is strange luck, because I didn't get any Brave Hero Elichan CEs. But anyways, I got one of them on the first node, and apparently they are just a incredibly rare drop from servants. The higher the difficulty of the node, the better the drop chances are, but it's still available on any given node. So, drink here real quick. Hopefully Tomomo Blast can take this sucker down. Because this is admittedly a fairly hard node. But, I mean, I like to think I'm doing alright. So from the battle, yeah. I think that, it's gonna be that at the node that was just released, I believe I saw that it has like a 1.8% drop chance. So, take that as you will. Stun log tool real quick. Nope, never mind. And do it like this. But, I mean, you can farm any of them, realistically enough. Just the harder difficulties have the better drop chances. And it is a good CE too, so. Alright, come on, Kid Gil. I need you to NP here. And there goes Mashu. Well then. That was very rudo. Tamamo Blast, the Altria. 1.8 is still better than getting an SSR. Very true. A very fair point there. Also, this node is going quite poorly, if I do say so myself, right now. Wow, she does not want to give up anything. Okay. Invincible there, Tamamo. And let's have Support Gil get a Brave Chain off on Saber Lily here. And to be fair, you have a better chance of getting any given SSR than you do have of getting an angry mango. So. I actually don't feel too confident with my odds of this one, because I forgot that Tamamo got stuns right there. Whoops. And Saber Lily is next, and I have no stuns of my own, so I'm probably gonna fall here, funnily enough. And it's all because Mash had to go down when she did. Dang it, Mash, why'd you have to fall? Yeah, I lost this one. Oh well. I'll withdraw. I'm not gonna waste a command seal on this. We'll just have to redo the node. Yeah, if only our servants had as much health as some of these enemies did. Life would be... Oh, not this one, not yet. Life would be so much better. Alright, let's do another take here. Please, game. Actually give me guild NP before the final thing. That'd be great. But I mean, to be fair, if our servants had as much health as some of these bosses did, I don't think that the game would be as easy because they'd have to scale up the enemies ridiculously high. Kid Guild really needs some NP gen boosting. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. Just slowly, gently move forwards. We can do it, do it. We can do it, do it. We can do it. Not really ideal. Come on, Tomo, you need to let the others get some NP generation in there. Save the crits for the bosses, girl. Yeah, definitely deal with this one, and we'll have Amashu focus. Doom. Probably should have had Tomo lead that, but oh well. Well, I know. What do I know? I know a lot of things. But one thing I didn't know was of the all button, which you told me about, thankfully. I haven't really used it too much except for setting the support CE for MASH right now. Because, you know, that actually helped out a fair bit in digging that out. But there's probably a lot I don't know, actually. It's a very philosophical question you just posed. Very philosophical. Well, you know. All? Yes, the all button. I now know of it. I do now know of it. And I will never forget it. That is a possible promise. But seriously, dude, I am very grateful for you letting me know about that. It is for sure going to help me out in the long run. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and use this real quick, like, and then hopefully Mash gets it. You need one Silver Rider statue. What for? What character do you need a Silver Rider statue for? Okay, come on, Mash. You gotta have the NPs. Gotta burn a whole move into you now. Nothing wrong with it, of course, because you're a cowboy, but, you know, I kind of don't want to be wiped out again. So if you could just, you know, there's Medusa? Ah, I see. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, actually, no, the Lotto this time is, gems, not statues, that's right. Yeah, I can't think of, I mean, are writer statues, a thing in the shop? But wait, you said you cleared out the shop. Huh. I honestly don't know where you would find rider statues as a drop with high accuracy. Well, I'm sure you'll find them eventually. It's kind of sad to say that you'll find... Oh, you'll get them eventually, but... It's the truth. Unfortunately, I can't really help you with where to find them, because... I don't think that I've honestly ever lacked statues for a servant. But I mean, nothing wrong with liking Medusa either. I will freely admit she is incredibly hot. But, yeah, story notes, probably. In fact, I'm betting that you'd probably be able to find one in the very first, Singularium Fuyuki. I'm willing to bet that you're able to. Not gonna put money on it, though, because I don't bet. Well, I do bet, but, you know, it's never a good thing to say, I'm put my money on it. Yeah, I would definitely check Fuyuki, if nowhere else. That, or wait till the Rider training grounds come around, eventually. Let's see here. Yeah, good amount of them cheesecakes. How many we's off now? We are 50 cheesecakes off from having it. I think I will go back to the first node now, just because it's only 50, so this time it'll be a little more efficient to hit this node up, I think. Because as long as we get... Yeah, just because I don't want to overkill myself on cheese. I just need to find somebody with a +2. Come on, where is that Gil from before? Kinda need ya. Yeah, I mean, gambling is definitely a fun thing to do. We'll go with you. Bappy, sure. We're up to +6. We'll try one more refresh. Come on, Lily. There you are. +3. Yeah, gambling is fun. I will freely admit that I've gone to the casino, and, I mean, I play gacha games, so I've gotta like gambling, that or I'm a masochist. Which I'm not, so I just like gambling then. Okay. This should be no major issues. And yet I still did not wipe them out in the first round. That says quite a bit. Okay. I feel slightly sad now that I did not wipe this first wave in one round. There we go. I feel a little bit better. Of course I didn't get but one cheesecake drop. Oh, it was the Carmillas, that's right. Or the Liz's, I suppose, would probably be a little bit more appropriate. Let's go ahead and boost the attack potency here. And then we'll mash Obscurant. Yeah, it's weird. They just need to... It's more of a JP FGO problem, I guess, primarily, since they are the ones leading the pack, but they definitely do need to put some sort of system in that lets you filter specific friends. I agree with you, man. Just don't know if it'll ever happen, sadly. Yeah, we got 28 cheesecakes here. We only need to do it one more time, and then we have enough cheesecakes to clear the shop. Woot a woot. Alright, and you know what? We'll use your Kid Guild for this. Because, I mean, we have +5 bonus, that's enough. We got, what, 27 last time? We need less than that. So yeah, this'll work. This'll work fine. Yes, cheese, 4 days. I wonder if Sheogorath designed this part of the quest, actually. Now that I'm thinking on it. It certainly seems like a thing he would do. And this will be a Tamamo NP charged for us. Hopefully, at least. There we go. Good Tamamo no ma. Yep, your Kid Gil. He's getting some use, some time in the sunshine, time in that spotlight. I'm gonna make him shine like a diamond. He killed, I think, one of the wear things in the first round, and he gave my Tamamo an attack boost. Your Kid Gil, it's helping me rock this node, dude. That's Carnilla dead. Only a stocking, so I might have to run this one again then, because I got Jack for drops. I think I got 20. And, okay, I got 8 is 16, is 6 is 22. I think that might be enough. Try to use your support spell. I was just like, yeah, I know. But when I get, I use them, only got like 4 friends high level. I'm hoping, beyond all hopes, that my dream comes true next year and I manage to get a King Hassan. I really do. Also, let it be known, cheesecake farming is done. So now we will try this other node. So, we know that it is at the very least a fruit and shortcake farming spot. So we will see, and I do have a friend with an Ishtar, so we'll go ahead and grab her. Swap over to this, and let us change some people around. So Kid Gil is getting replaced with a Jean. I'm gonna have to drop the Chaldean lunchtime. And this should work, I think. It says primary enemies are Caster, Archer, Berserker. So this lineup is actually suited for it. We have a +1 cheesecake, +2 shortcake, and +2 fruitcake, and +3 miracle stockings. So, not the greatest, but better than nothing. Oh, hey, he's not waifu, he's my Gramps, okay? I need Gramps in Chaldea, that's all. But I think we are good for our selection here, so let's start the quest. Hopefully going to be able to, get one of the fruitcake, Holy Night Supper CEs here. But let's see what we're facing. Command spells. So 3-tier. Looks like we got a wolf and a deer. Increase attack. Better to do that at the very beginning, I think. And then blast. Oh, almost forgot the Kentucky. And then we blast them. Oh, probably wrong order there. Yeah, a bit of wrong order, but that's expected. Oh, Ishtar got invincibility from that. And ow, that hurt quite a bit. Boop. There's the Kentucky blasting. As does Ishtar. Okay, round 1 is pretty much done here. What was... Oh, I honestly was not paying attention to the name of the quest, actually. Sad to say that I wasn't, but, I was more focusing on chat, so I was looking at chat while it loaded the encounter. My bad. Alright, Candlefire and another Super Reindeer Man. I do need to take down this Candlefire first, and we'll do it by means of a quick chain to... Not Candlefire, but the Super Reindeer, because Berserkers are pains. Oh, Kentucky almost had a kill there. Tamamo's getting a little bit too low for my comfort zone here. But this should be enough to wipe the super. Yep, good crits are good. And the Candlefire is all that remains standing. And I've got one resistance, and she does not hit too hard, thankfully. And I think we will allow Useless Goddess to be a little bit useful here. And we'll also do a Mana Burst gem, so that goes off next round, hopefully with an NP Blast. So that we can wipe out whoever's at the final stave waiting for us. Alright, we have a triple NP ready to go. Wave is wiped. What are we up against then? So I honestly was not paying attention to the name. Oh! Gills. Oh, where's Red Velvet? I'm sure she'd be very happy about this situation. Very happy indeed. Alright. But this squad actually might be able to no-sell this pretty well. We're going to... I should have checked what her thing did exactly. Pretty sure it's an AoE attack. Tamamo's gonna melt them, no matter who we hit. So we'll do an Ishtar, Tamamo, Kintoki. Yep, she either hates the snow because we're kicking Gil's butt, or she likes it because Gil could kick our butt. Alright, let's see if I judged properly with my NP placements here. Oh, I think I did. Tamamo, smash. Gil called me a Zashu. Yay! Alright. And that should be the node? It is. I picked my NP placements out perfectly, I do believe. And then let us see what distribution looks like. 815 bond is pretty decent. 29,000 experience is nice. Ooh, we get a chain, and then that is some good stocking droppings. Okay fruitcake and okay shortcake. Not bad. Not bad at all. I actually think I can get another Holy Night Supper now. Oh, we also get a golden apple because, yes, mongrel. We are in fact one, it seems. Yes, I can get the next Holy Night Supper. Awesome. And then, what was it for shortcakes? Shortcakes, it was 600 for the tier stones, 500 for the phoenix feathers, and then 400 for each of the monuments. Or pieces, rather. Okay. That's doable. And then... I have 890. To finish off the current box, I need 280, and then it's another 800, so I need 1,080 before I can completely wipe 2 boxes in a row. Okay. That's good to know. So now, awesome, the Ishtar is still right there. So, this node should come along swimmingly as far as farming goes, and I forgot to put on my new Holy Night Supper on. I am very smart. Oopsie. Okay. Always start with those skills. And then do. Just start blasting. Yeah, I do want to finish the current box because there is still some what is it? There is a word I'm looking for, not a word, but a material in them that I do want to get. I think there is still blazes in the box. Plus, I'll proudly admit it, I am a completionist. I try to complete any games I start, and I will probably not make an exception out of FGO. Probably. I mean, I kind of have to, because there's no way I can get every servant, unfortunately. Now with an extreme amount of cash and luck. So, I do have to call the line in some places. Only some, though. And right now, Tamamo just needs to get her MP charged, and then we will be good for the final wave. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to charge it. Toki lead, though. I mean, it depends on your definition of completion, I suppose. Because, I mean, theoretically, if you had a wallet the size of the Gate of Babylon, you could, and you had a time machine to go back to when it first launched, you could theoretically NP5 every single servant, clear out every single shop, complete every single mission. Practically, it's not gonna actually happen, but I mean, you could do it. And I'm sure there might be some people that are pretty much doing exactly that. They have every servant at MP5, they just don't advertise it. And then there's, of course, the farming to max out every servant. Skill-wise, at least. The, lures and grails would pretty much be the main limiting factor, I think. More so than time and money, because, I mean, there's only so many grails, and there's only so many lures. But, I mean, it should theoretically be possible to do. Practically, again, no way Jose, but theoretically, yes. Note is done. Sweet. And we got another chain. We can get some chains here. That'd be nice. But you can't get all heroic portraits. That is fairly true. I mean, as long as they're not in the rare prism shop, at least. But I honestly don't know. I've never gotten a rare prism in my life. Sob, 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 cry. Sniffle, sniffle. Alright. So we're at 946. We will go ahead and silver fruit. Silver apple. Don't know why the game insists they're called fruit, because they're not. And go back for you. And then Kentucky, sorry to say, but you're having a holy night supper rather than a dangerous beast. Alright. This looks pretty good. Let's keep going forwards. 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 Let's keep going forwards. La di da di da. Alright. Kentucky is pretty well off insofar as that. You got a rare prism called Siegfried? Ah. I mean, to be fair, The next time I pull a Summoning, he will end up being a rare prism since he's NP5 in my Chaldea already. So he needs to be wary. He needs to not show up in the gacha ever again, because otherwise he will get burned. And I don't want to burn him. He helped me out. He was my first ever 4-star, you know? You get attached to them, and then you don't want to pull them anymore because you got them at NP5. It's a vicious cycle, really. Oh, he's full charge. Now just Ishtar and Tom. Meh. Not the greatest chain here, but hopefully we can kill this thing. Yep, there's Tamamo. Tamamo, no my, you fail. And good lord, Kentoki is nearly down. I probably should do what I originally said and focus on the Super Reindeer Men first. And even now I'm not doing that, because Stubborn is my middle name, apparently. Okay, I can only do 2 attacks. That's good, at least. We'll do ahead of Mana Burst, because everybody is there. And then we'll get a Brave Buster, or not a Brave Buster, but just a Buster chain up, because that 10% attack boost is nice. And there goes the Reindeer. Mana Burst Gem activation goes off. And the gills are back. Again. To get smashed. Again. Because, really, this node is so much easier compared to the last one for some reason. It's weird. I'm not gonna complain, but it's weird. I also do want to make note, I find it funny that the first one was the Altrias, or Arturias, if you know their proper names. The second one is the Gills. So, who's the third one gonna be? Is it gonna be the Jeans? Perhaps? Perhaps. Kinda hope so, actually. Whew. Just so... I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, my bond level with Jean leveled up. Somebody who I don't think I've ever used before. Despite initially wanting to level her up so she could be useful. Well, I mean, she's useful now. She's providing me an extra shortcake every battle. Woo! Alright. And then it was 600. Yeah, 600. Also for the fruit cakes. Gil better than Arthur confirmed. Very true. I will not deny that. So 150, 550, 1150, and then it's 400 for each of those. So assume 1350, 1850 fruit cakes total to max out the shop. Or to clear the shop. And that's what I need left. Ugh. That's gonna be painful. But doable, I suppose. I'll just see how many fruitcakes I get from every drop. Hey, you can... Yeah, I'm more than happy to add you, Make tea... No love. Make tea no love. Yes, I'm more than happy to add people. I will be sure to add you after this node. No worries. Glad that you can join in on the stream as well. Okay, I will be sure to add you in after I complete this node here. Make tea no love. Don't tease them, Jian. Though I do bet somebody has that number. I'm somewhat tempted to see if anybody does, actually, now. Somewhat tempted. Not completely, though. Tomomo is not there, but Kentoki is. That would be that from Kentoki, so we won't let him go first. Yep, the useless guys go first and get a kill. Tomomo's supposed to help with that, you know. The maker of the game, maybe. I mean, I could see it. I could definitely see it. No. Actual Gilgamesh has that ID. Actual Gilgamesh has that ID. Yeah. I can just see it. He would totally have to be number 1. Can you see what I see? Oh, you lost your account? That sucks horribly. Did you not have a data transfer ID set up or anything? 'Cause, man, I don't even want to imagine losing it. No problem, dude. I will be sure to send you a friend request after this node is done. And hopefully... those were 2 bad crits. But, you're out to support, but... yeah, I think... let me think. I think that their support is based in Japan. So they might actually just be waking up or something. Because I'm trying to remember the most recent FGO panel. Albert was asked a question about account recovery, and he said that Delightworks or Aniplex doesn't... that Aniplex doesn't handle that. You'd have to contact someone else. So... honestly, I do hope that you get your account back, and I will gladly add you to my friends list. And also, get a drink here. And a giant space laser. I gotta admit, for being a useless goddess, Ishtar does have an interesting NP. Definitely an interesting NP. Also, given that this node is Gills, I think I'm gonna quickly, after I add Make Tea No Love to my friends list, I'm gonna give my Tomomo a Holy Night Supper for her support CE, just because that's probably gonna help out a fair bit of people if they're more concerned about stockings than otherwise. And we got another chain. Good gracious, we are raking those chains in. Okay. Real quick, go to friends, search. Alright, so... and... I don't know just yet. Oh, you got an Ishtar. Nice. Well, I will apply to be your friend on here. But nice that you got yourself an Ishtar and an Ilya. Very nice. And then we're really quickly going to go to our formation, support, and where's Tomomo? Give her a Holy Night Supper. There we go. Alright. Back to the farming. But I have sent you a friend request, Make Tea No Love. Yeah, you got some real good pools for just starting. Really, really good ones. Ilya is pretty beastly, and Ishtar, while she is a useless goddess, she does have some use. Alright, and back into the grind we go. Oh yeah, who was your first 4-star free spin servant? Free spin was Martha. Ah, not a bad servant. Or no, Ryder, but not Martha. Oh, If it was Martha, yeah, she's a pretty decent servant. If it was the writer that wasn't Martha, I don't know who that would be off the top of my head, to be honest. But regardless, I do hope that you get your... Oh, Marie! Yes, that would be good. Marie. Yeah, she's a pretty decent servant. Not bad at all. But I do hope that you get your account problems fixed. Because... I mean, it doesn't compare to a gacha game, but my Minecraft account has recently been hacked. I'm still struggling through support to try and get it, but hopefully you get your thing back. You have 100 quartz and 20 tickets for King Hassan. I am in not the exact same boat, but I am definitely shooting for that King Hassan as well. Sadly, he doesn't come out until early next year, but I'm saving now. If my calculations are correct, I should have around 700 quartz or so when the time... No, like a little over 800 quartz or so when the time for report comes out. And I'm hoping to utilize this event to get all the gems for Ascension. Or not Ascension, but for skills. If I have Iliad, need Merlin. I'm gonna say what many a great FGO YouTubers say. If you don't have a Merlin, you're likely gonna be using your support's Merlin. Yeah, you can never go wrong with Merlin. And from what I understand, Ilya is a pretty decent servant, nonetheless. So, I mean, if you can think that you are able to afford rolling for Merlin, go for it. If you're fine without him, he's pretty much just a, what's the word to use for the meme master that is known as Merlin? He is pretty much a support steroid. He makes Buster great because he just gives he gives a lot of NP, so he lets your team NP spam. Ilya is a pure Buster caster. A very odd mix, people say, but I mean, I do have her too. I've never used her, to be honest, but from what I looked into her, she is still a pretty decent servant to have. So if you think you need a Merlin, go ahead. But Ilya is also a very rare servant. You're lucky to have her, and she's pretty useful. Thirsty work kicking Gilgamesh butt, by the way. Don't let Red Velvet know that I said that, though. Early bird gets the poo. Very true. And there goes the gills again. We got a lamp. Didn't know those could drop. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. And then we're up to 578. One more time through there should get that. I think, though, that we will... Nope, it's 280, and then... No, we do have enough. 280, and then 800 is 1,000. Yep, I've got enough that I can fully spin out this box and the next box. So I'm just gonna spend a few minutes doing that. Just because, might as well. Also, I have calculated, by the way, I have, at 190 gifts in my box, I have enough of the golden embers to get King Hassan up to level 90. No issues. So all these other embers are going to be being fed to servants. Probably gonna start with, what's her name? Santa Salter. Oh, box done. Let's reset. Woo! And we got another bunch to go. So, let's put bets. How long will it take me to get the Giles doll? Because we got it on, like, the 4th roll last time. So, will we get it the very last thing? Somewhere in the middle? Or sometime soon? Place your bets. I like the little jingle sounds that each of these things makes when they pop up too. It's very nice and lighthearted. Wow, that actually went way faster. Is it just me, or are these boxes clearing out a little faster than before? It might just be me, or I'm... Yeah, Kentucky is almost there. He is probably going to be my first Bond 10 servant. And that's only because I will freely admit it, he is better than Sumani. Siegfried, however you want to pronounce him. He is better than him, sadly. He's a single target, and he's just burst damage. So I've been using him pretty much since I got him. Here it comes, here it comes! Oh boy. Huge win, jackpot, yay. So, almost the end of the box before we finally got the Giles doll. Okay. Not bad at all. But hopefully, we'll see a Max Bond Kentucky before the end of things. Alright, now we got to gather stuff, so if I can actually click on this stuff, we can take 48 gifts. And that should leave me with the 190. That will be enough for the King Hassan maxing out plays for days. Come on. I'd like it if it actually registered my clicks some of these times, though. And there we go. 7 spins. Yes. 7 spins left before I finally got it. Alright. And then before we go back in there, we are going to go ahead and enhance Santa Salter here. We'll pump her up a little bit. Got enough to do 2 full blasts here, which should definitely get her up to, at the very least, the next level. That was satisfying to watch. Okay, so 13 will only do 6. Yeah, the box is sped through. No higher success rates there. Do a 3. just in case we get those super sucks. Because then we don't waste stuff. A super or a great suck here would be awesome. Sadly, is not going to happen. I cry every time. Because I want my own Santa Salter to be ranked up too. It's, you know, she's a pretty good rider. Level limit reached. Woo! But she is a pretty good unit, nonetheless, so I mean, might as well rank her up now while I'm going to have plenty of stuff to do so. Wow, she changed so much from that rank up. Oh, learned Intuition, the useless skill. Alright. And I don't think we can pump her up any further, so now we go ahead and get us some mana prisms. Oh, do I have enough to do another one? 5, 10, 15. No, I'm one more golden ember short from being able to do another 20. We have 21 more mana prisms, so that's awesome. Down to 788 left. Hey, careful with where those go, because, remember, Santa Jean is not somebody that you want that to happen to. Let's see, there is Luke. I'm gonna really quickly check to see if any of my... No, not in here. I'm gonna go to my friends list and see if anybody has an Amakusa or otherwise. Beppy has a better Ishtar as far as levels go. And then we go to this one. Anybody here have anything useful for me? Nope. And then let's see if we got any Ishtars here. I think it's because the Chaldean lunchtime is in its last month to buy, which is why it's saying limited on it. So I think if you clear it out, it won't say that anymore, but I could very well be wrong on that. Alright, so yeah, I don't have anybody else with it. Well, Beppy's Ishtar is stronger. Luke's is slightly better. I mean, it's really not too big of a difference in skill. I'll just go with Beppy's here. So still get in that plus 4 miracle stockings. So let's keep pushing. Push it to the limit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just saying limited time because it's the last month that you can get Chaldean lunchtime. Which I should be able to do after clearing these boxes a few more times. I hope at least. I really do hope to. Give everybody a bit of time to shine. Oh, I forgot I was gonna check what, or how many more bond points until Kentucky maxes out. I can do it. Oh, hey Red Velvet! Finally joining us! Wondered where you were. But glad that you can join us. Just, obviously farming here. Though, you might not like who the final bosses of this node are. But then again, you might actually like it. I don't know. I'll leave that for you to decide. Oh, come on, Tamamo. You need to get that MP here for this final wave coming up. Red Velvet needs to, I am no bully. Thank you very much. Yep. It's alright. It's alright that you didn't know. I mean, I'm gonna be doing another farming stream on Sunday as well, so I mean, you're not missing too much. Just passively farming. I cleared out cheesecakes, and I'm working on fruit cakes, shortcakes, and the Note to self. Take down the stupid reindeer men first. I've said that many a times. Never know when I should start a Discord? I mean, I might do that. I'd have to look into it, obviously. But I'll definitely look into starting a Discord so that it can be, desensitized? Spread? Some sort of word when I plan on going live. That, or I'm debating actually, like, making a banner on my channel for, times. It's alright, Red Velvet. I mean, you're here, and that's what matters. But, now, don't look. Don't look. You're about to see me devastate some gills here, but they have cakes and stockings, and I need them. I need them bad. Very, very bad. Okay, I'll look into starting a Discord then, if you guys think I should, if it would be easier for that information to get around. I'll try not to. I'll try not to bully him. I mean, I make it as quick and painless as possible. Although, probably not for actual Gil, given what Tomomo's move translates to. And maybe not even for Tiny Gil, considering I'm literally hitting him and running him over with a motorcycle. A motorcycle that's wheels have spikes on them. And then consuming him in golden flames. But he likes gold, so, you know, he should be fine with those flames, right? Right? What did I get that drop? Just an archer monument. Sorry, but they have cake, and I need cake. It's so delicious. So very delicious. Speaking of cake, we can get the last of the Holy Night Suppers in the shop, as well as all of the Tear Stones of Blood. So now it's 500 of the shortcakes for the Phoenix Feathers, and then a total of 1,200 for all of the various pieces. Okay, and then just calculating this out. 4 and 6 is 1,000, 15, 2,100 fruitcakes. So still a little while of farming. Get that other Holy Night Supper. Woot. And eat more silver apples. But yeah, I'm sorry, I have to do it. The game makes me. I don't want to do it either, trust me. But the game, it calls for his blood. Can you not hear it singing for him? Plus, I mean, we've already established that Gil is better than Arturia. He's on a more difficult node than she was with her younger form. So, I mean... Also, wow, Yusascata's just whipped on that. He is. That is literally the definition of Gilgamesh. He holds back, toys with his opponents, and if you beat him, he says that he only lost because he wasn't taking you seriously, because you were not worth it. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's very cruel. I would never do that. But yeah, the only time that Gil lost and was okay, quote-unquote, with it was in Unlimited Blade Works, where Shiro beat him, so, I mean... Yeah, I'm not gonna use your Gil to... Actually, would it be better if it was a Gil that beat Gil? Because, I mean... In that case, he's just sparring with himself and lost to him. He would lose to himself in a spar, but he would also win against himself in a spar if you really think about it. So really, maybe fighting Gil with Gil would be the most peaceful way to resolve things. That and Red Velvet, you would see two shirtless Gils duking it out. And everybody says 2 is better than 1, right? Do mana burst. And then 30, 40, 50. He is not okay with losing it to a chump like... I mean, he did say this win is yours, Faker. So, I mean, he acknowledged that Shiro beat him at the very least. And then we can do a Kentucky Blast. You used your Gil against the 0 Gil in the event. Yeah, when you're weak to your own Pete. Yeah, that... I mean, it kind of... I think it makes sense, because doesn't Enkidu's NP also pretty much the same thing, except it uses the Earth rather than Aya or something? Or at least that's the lore behind it. I don't know if that's practically what it is. I don't know if that's what it actually is in FGO. It could be, but I'm pretty sure that Enkidu's NP is also called Enuma Elish. Which would make sense why Gil is weak to it then, because Enkidu was meant to kill Gil. So. Boom. Useless goddess. Proving to be very useless. Yeah, it makes sense. Just hilarious. Yeah. It is admittedly pretty funny that he is weak to himself. It just would mean that an actual spar between himself and himself would end very interestingly. Beating Gil with Gil. So then, the ultimate comedy would be a team of Kid Gil, Caster Gil, and Gil versus a team of Kid Gil, Actual Gil, and Caster Gil. A 3-on-3 Gilgamesh dog pile. Who would come out on top? Who would be on bottom? And more importantly, how much money could you make from selling tickets to such an event? Actually, also more importantly, what would Gilgamesh charge for admission to that? I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna actually go for the Mana Prisms next, just cause that would be nice to be able to be a good time for you. I can imagine just all the Gils fighting one another. A mud fight. No, we don't want Enkidu to be in on this. More than we could afford. Probably, yeah. Probably. It would probably be easier to try and NP5 Merlin, Musashi, and King Hassan on their banners when they drop. 1 Grail, 1 hour. He has no need for a useless cup like the Holy Grail, though. He already possesses it, after all, because all treasures on this world are his. Ishtarkin, Tamamo. Oh, Red Velvet, did you see the Babylonia announcement? Babylonia has officially been announced, so you could get that Caster Gil soon enough. Bet you're excited about that one. Because I honestly am very excited about Gil. Well, yes, Gil, but he drinks out of yours that you gave him. Well, that's because it was a special gift. But the question is now, did you save Grails his older self, his caster self. For he will be visiting you soon enough. Do you have enough quartz to get him? I'm sure he will. And, I mean, when is it? So, it's so, drops next week. We're likely to get the initial banner then as well. So, all leftover grails go to Casco. And how many is that, though, is the question. Is it enough? Do you got enough of those leftovers for him? Go ahead, Kentucky. Wipe out this, candle fire. Man, Kentucky is proving why he is almost spawned 10. Saving for mine for Astolfo. They're not gonna get a raid up in forever. I think that's actually fairly true. I don't know. No, because people want me to Grail Coup altar. Oh. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure Gil will understand. You've already grailed his archer form. So, I mean, you've already technically grailed him. He's just waiting. He'll just be waiting on the grails to kick in. Gil altar went. I don't think there actually can be a Gil altar since I believe his will is too strong for the Holy Grail corrupted by Angramayu to corrupt. Or no, not his will, but his ego. So I don't know that there can be a Gil altar. There's a potential for a Gil Berserker, however, since in the Epic of Gilgamesh, after losing Enkidu, but before journeying for immortality, he was a wild man for a number of time, and people have predicted that that could be a Berserker Gil. So I mean, we could get a Berserker Gilgamesh. He would probably be, very savage looking, if anything. Ooh, 2 chains. That's real nice drops there. I'm loving these chain drops. Kid Gil altar? Not really sure. Honest to goodness. I mean, it could happen. We got how many versions of Saber? Proto-Gil first? I've heard people saying that they wanted proto versions of some of these servants. Like how we have Proto-Coup, and how next year, early on, we're supposed to get a Proto-Arturia or something, and there's all the talk of Proto-Merlin. Doesn't he actually use bow? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get crazy here. Everybody knows that the archer class doesn't use a bow. I mean, look at Ishtar here. She's riding a giant, very strange ship. Yes, but they're all... Okay. I guess it's fine then if they're also swords. Then he can be an archer with a bow. It's okay if this bow is also swords. Because everybody knows the archer class is really made up of archers. And that people die when they are killed. Ooh, we got an Ishtar chain here. Go ahead, useless goddess. You can build your NP up on a super reindeer. Oh, man. Proto-Gil actually exists in design already. I'm gonna have to look that up because, like I said, I have heard some talks about it. I've just never really put too much thought into it, I guess. It's funny how both archers in the first Fate game don't ever use bows. Yeah. I mean, actually, doesn't Archer sometimes use a bow to fire out his giant boom screw yous? I think he does. Right? I mean, I know his primary swords are... We got most of the prototype servants already, so why not Gil? Do we? I thought there was only two... I thought there was only, Proto Ku, and we're supposed to get, like, Proto Arturia or something next year. I didn't know that we had already gotten more than that. Who are all the Proto servants, then, if you don't mind me asking? Just out of, curiosity. Because I can't really... Unfortunately, I can't really look it up at the moment because... Yeah. Ooh. Tamamo. Do not go down, Tamamo. You hear me? Do not go down. Now that's just terribly impractical to sword fight without a shirt on. That's just asking to get cut up. Jekyll, Serenity, Ozzy, Rush. They're all proto-servants? Huh. Oh wait, are proto-servants from, like, a game called Fate Prototype or something, then? Is that what... I thought that they were, like, a certain class, like a certain type of, servants or something. Are proto-servants just, like, from a Fate Prototype or something? Oh. I honestly did not know that. So, Jekyll, Serenity, Ozzy, Arash. So, counting Arturia. So, Arturia would be Saber. Serenity, Assassin. Ozzy, Rider. Jekyll, I'm guessing Berserker. But then Arash is also an archer, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this Fate Prototype then, huh? Okay. Gotta have to look into that, see who all these prototype servants are. Because it sounds interesting. So you can never have too much Fate. Another lamp. So the cake drops here are... There were 2 Grail... Okay, so there were 2 Grail Wars and prototypes, so Gil somehow got the ability to stay behind in that one as well. Really quickly by... Oh, friend request here. Nyx. I don't know who this Nyx is, but... I will accept them, for I am all for helping newbies out. So, Nyx, welcome to my team. There we go. I'm going to be checking real quick, how far Kentucky is. 215,000 bond points until he's bond 10. Okay. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit. And go Peppy again. There we go. He was just in the prototype 5th war, I think. Okay. So then Arash was the leftover? Gil's in... Okay, so Arash somehow got left over. That's interesting. I mean, we do learn in Camelot that he is a pretty significant legendary figure. Just, you know, I think they might have misranked him as a simple 1-star servant. Might being the key word here. Yeah, it would suck. Because, I mean, Gil, your serum can only use SMP when he dies. I think Ozzy was the... I mean... I could see Ozzy hanging around too, I suppose. Yeah, I could definitely see Ozzy being the one to hang around. And yeah, in a real Holy Grail War, having Arash as a servant would somewhat suck, but it would also not suck since the goal of the Holy Grail Wars is to access the root, and that can only happen when all servants are dead. So I mean, if you keep Arash around until the end, and then you order him to use his Noble Phantasm to finish off your opponent, you gain access to the root. Because he just got... Really? Ozymandias disguised himself as a high school student. Oh, he looks different? Yeah, because I was gonna say, I don't know how he would manage to pull that off. He, definitely did not look like a high school student. Or even somebody that could pretend to be one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look this up now, because my curiosity has been, how you say, piqued. So I'm definitely gonna have to look this up. Also, I should probably work on buying Reflector 3 soon, because my trial period is about to end here. Woot woot. Yeah, that is a good point. Why? I mean, if he looked different, maybe he had a personality change as well compared to the Ozzy that we're familiar with. It's entirely possible. Yeah, Fate Prototype, VN win. Like, I'm the best, why hide ever? Yeah, he has that level of cockiness for sure. But yeah, I would like to see a VN. I mean, to be fair, I cannot find the actual Fate Stay Night VN anywhere, despite looking for it, and I really want to play through it too. Also, is there a fair bit of lag on all of your ends as well? Because it's lagging a little bit for me, it seems. I mean, I could honestly see Ozymandias being a good actor. Yeah, I could see him being a good actor. Yeah. Does he use the pyramid Noble Phantasm? Does he just smash his opponents with pyramids? No lag there? Okay. Just, you know, a little bit concerned, because you never know. Not sure. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking up this Fate Prototype stuff, because it sounds interesting for sure. And I wish to find out more. Oh, it gets scrapped. Oh. Oh, look at that. Jean's bond went up again. Woo! That sucks that it got scrapped. Nope, not enough of anything just yet, because it was what? 500 for the feathers. Okay, and we'll use a silver here. So prototype was Stay Night before Stay Night. Okay. I don't have you. You're not a friend though, so I'm not gonna bother with you, Mr. Person with Amakusa down there. So prototype became Stay Night. Okay. Oh, yeah, it does make sense that that would be the case. But something I did find fairly interesting was that apparently Best Kohoi here was also supposed to be in the original Fate Stay Night. She was supposed to be the servant from the previous war, which I find amazingly interesting to think about. Because, I mean, it'd be weird. But, I mean, we would be used to it as well, but she was also apparently supposed to be, like, super edgy or something like that, so, I don't know. Yeah, Best Kohoi was supposed to be in the original Fate Stay Night. Just too OP. Yeah, probably. Probably a little bit. But she got replaced by Gil, and she got the leading role in something else. So, I mean, it's a win-win, all things considered. Gil got to star in the Fate Stay Night stuff. Mash gets to star in Fate Grand Order stuff. It's the circle of life. Not really, but, you know, close enough at least. That crit hurt. Okay, and Kentucky, get ready to blast this candle fire away. Wow, only one crit. Oh, okay, Jian. It's been nice chatting with you. Like I did say earlier, I am probably gonna be going again on Sunday, where we will clear off the last bit of the story stuff. Good luck farming to you, dude. I hope you are here Sunday. I'll be going at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So I hope to see you then. And have good luck with the farming. Ooh, Kentucky, you are not looking too good. No, don't die, Kentucky. We'll kill this candle fire here real quick, see? There we go. You've just gotta save Kentucky from certain demise. How nice of her. Final battle. Whew. There we go. I like how at this point it's just automatic for how to deal with the final wave. Just spam all of our buffs and go right to left with our MP chain, and they all just come tumbling down slowly, gently. Also, I have noticed Ishtar's NP actually hits pretty well for an AoE NP. Like 30,000-ish per unit. Aw, Gil just called me a Zashu. How sweet of him. That's a kid Gil then. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to get enough, Oh, you're back? Nice to have you back. Jian had to head out, it seems, though. So, nothing much, really. Just, Jian heading out and me completing the node another time. We're actually getting pretty close to the point where we'll be able to clear another box out. So, place your early bets on, how long it's going to take me to clear out this next box. It'll be the third box of mine to clear. Hopefully we clear it with relative good timing. Yeah, not the best start here. But I can wheel and I can deal. No, I wasn't bullying Gil. Gil simply has offered to give me cakes as a reward if I can make him... trying to think of a good excuse. Why would Gil be letting me wail on him? The bully becomes the bullied. No, I'm not bullying Gil. Oh, here it is. He said that if I, a mongrel such as myself, could make Gilgamesh and his younger form sweat the slightest bit, he would reward me with not cookies, but cakes, and stockings, and a bunch of other stuff. And he said to make it fair, that he would not go all out, so as that way I have some semblance of a chance. And then he said, so what are you waiting for? So I have not been bullying Gil, I have just been stepping up to the challenge that he presented with a proper reward. I mean, it's not an excuse. It's legitimately what happened. He called me on... No, he didn't call me on the phone. He approached me, made this offer to me, sensed my hesitation, and said that there was no way I could actually hurt him. So to feel free to go all out. Especially since I did not beat him at Neurofest. He felt a very, very slight amount of pity for me. Yep, that is exactly what happened. Oh, there we go, Kentucky. You finally managed to push through there. I mean, he needs his entertainment somehow. And he is our king, so he knows that our whole life is entertainment to him. So if he wants a special bit of entertainment, then... Oh wait, no, you're right. It was... yeah. Gil and Neurofest is pretty much... I would probably rank him as half-strength actual Gilgamesh. Maybe. Also, I remember the real reason why he approached me and asked this is because he wants to seem just like how last year's Christmas he wanted Santa Salter to visit him. He knows that if he is nice, quote unquote, in her eyes, that she might visit him this year. So he approached us with this offer to do this so he could be helpful and hopefully get Santa Salter to visit him. That is what actually happened. Yeah, totally that. He just wants Santa Salter to visit him. That's all. And he is being a generous king, too. That's totally it. Almost dropped my phone there. There we go. And keep going. We are actually very quickly approaching the roll span, so hopefully we'll get to that soon. I mean, yeah, probably. That, or it's Neurofest skill is also possibly what happens when you just, if you, I don't know, what is it good? It could also just be Gil that wants to have a little fun. It could be the Gil that Cuckoo Kalan fought. He's gonna start because he's a naughty king. I thought you were a Gil supporter, and now you're saying he's naughty? I wonder what your Gilgamesh would say if I told him what you thought of him. I might just have to. I wonder if he would call you a Zashu or a mongrel ever again. I might just have to do that, you know? Because he's not a naughty king. He is a nice king. He is the best king. He is the king of heroes. Love Gil, but you're not blind. Fair enough. Fair enough. But he is chaotic good, though. According to his own view of the world, he is a good person. So, I mean... you know. Sure, he thinks we become... we're not, don't tell on you. I don't know. I might have to be persuaded to not tell him. Perhaps a few measly payments of 5 holy grails will keep him from finding out this information that you told me about. Just a mere 5 holy grails will be enough, though. No more, no less, and then he will never find out that you called him a naughty king. Oh, but I'm not using him against you. I am merely reporting to him like the loyal subject I am, even if he has not yet come home for me. Because I don't know why. Oh, you only have 3? Dang it! But I can't properly blackmail ya. Drat. Foiled again. Alright, I'll make you a deal then. I won't tell Gil if, you make sure Mash doesn't have me take a seat anymore. Or make sure that she doesn't go and call anybody because I did something. We got a deal here? I mean, not that I do anything that Mash wouldn't approve of. So I would never betray Best Kohoi. But, you know, accidents can happen. Like the Serenity thing, accidents can happen, so... Almost sneezed there. That would have been unfortunate. Maybe Gil will be nice. We'll be disappointing you if you don't have any grails. Alright then, I won't take your grails. Instead, just make sure that my Kohoi does not make sure my Kohoi does not call anybody on me or anything, you know? Just cause it's a misunderstanding. The whole Serenity thing was an accident, I swear. I didn't intend for that to happen. I swear. Just tell her that, okay? And then we'll be good. I won't tell Gil what you said about him, and you won't tell Mash what, you'll make sure Mash understands that it was all an accident. Sound like a deal? I think we're like a good 1, maybe 2 more runs off. Oh, no, she can call for pizza all she wants. I'm fine with pizza. As long as it's only cheese pizza, though. Only cheese. But, don't call Mr. Hansen. Okay, Mash? Let her know that. Mr. Hansen does not need to be bothered. Ooh, interesting chain here, Ishtar. I forgot to do that earlier. See? 50, 80, 30. That'll work. And that worked. Very nice. But, I suppose we have a deal. The King of Heroes will not know of your indiscretions or your comments about him. Ruler Chris Hansen win. I don't think that he would qualify for a ruler class servant, because I'm sure he would want the Holy Grail. I think he would probably be a, either a caster, because, all of the technology he uses, or an assassin, just for the fact of, you know, the fact that he sets up these stings and stuff, surprising people. He would actually probably be an assassin class. Also, ow, that hurt. Stupid super reindeer. Ba-ba-bum. Oh. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay. And do the standard boost. Why not? I am kind of curious as to what the last node unlocked on Sunday will be challenging me with. Hopefully Sunday comes along soon, because then I don't have to bully on. I don't have to spar with Gil anymore. Not bully him, because I'm not bullying him. I'm just sparring with him, so that Santa Salter thinks he's a good boy. Totally. Totally all I'm doing. But how's your how is I mean, maybe. He does have a pretty big ego, so, you know, he probably doesn't take criticism too well. But, I forgot to ask, Red Velvet, how has your farming been coming along? You clear any bits of the shop out? How many boxes you got done so far? Hopefully it's been going well for you. Hopefully you've gotten those hearts for Gil, because I know you wanted those really, really badly. Oh, come on, where did she go? Ishtar. Oh, Ishtar. Where are you? There she is. You got all the hearts? Awesome. And then, how many hearts did you end up having left over, or do you still need more hearts? Because if you need more hearts, then you have my need tons of dust now. Ouch. I mean, I think that's another thing that you can. I think you can get dust from the lottery, actually. So, I mean, hopefully it shouldn't be too tedious. But then again, the lottery is always tedious. It's just got tons of awesome rewards, which make up for it being tedious, but still tedious. But yeah, dust. Gotta beat more daemons now. Very true. But I know that you can do it. Just take your time, slowly grind, and slowly, gently get stuff. Hello, Wave Blast 23. Nice of you to join in the stream. Just doing a little bit of farming, a little bit of chatting right now. We've got our cheesecakes done, and we're gonna be doing a roll for the lottery here soon. So Place your bets now as to how long it's going to take me to get the grand prize. The first one I got within the first 4 boxes, and the second one took me into the last 7 boxes to get the grand prize from, so luck's been pretty polarized here. Pretty polarized, but I do hope that you enjoy the stream, Wave Blast. Kentucky is going to smash. Taking a break since I used all my stamina from grinding too. Yeah, I can imagine that. I've got to do quite a bit of grinding left. I'm saving up, and hopefully you used even the apples. Do you have no apples left? That would suck. I'm thankfully still on my silver and bronzes, but ooh, if you used all your apples, then yeah, rip. But I mean, I've got quite a bit of times through the shop I've got to go, since I've done the math, and if I want to 10-10-10 all of King Hassan's skills, I still need like a good 30 or so assassin gems, and each round of the lotto box gives one, so I gotta do the lotto box like a good 30 more times. That's gonna be grindy as heck. I really cannot wait for the stocking note to drop on Sunday, because that should hopefully expedite things a little bit. Hopefully being the key word here. Some drops of the Holy Night dinner would also be nice, since, you know, kind of need to send. Dang it. Gil did not drop a Holy Night's dinner. Probably just dropped a monument. Am I right? I am right. Got 2 chains, though. I have to say, I'm getting some fairly decent chain drops here, too. Not a drop kick. The translation for her kick is like ultimate castration kick. So yeah, she's technically doing a drop kick, but it is not a very pleasant one, which is why she does extra damage versus male servants. Alright, but we are now going to be rolling on a lotto. Place your bets as to how long it's going to take me to get the Giles de Reyes doll. Will I get it quickly? Will I get it at the end? Will I get it somewhere in the middle? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do know, but yeah, probably a good idea to not piss off Tamamo. She is very fierce for a reason. And I mean, male archers just melt. Because, good lord, she is a strong one. I am very happy that I pulled her as a 5-star servant. She was actually my first ever rainbow servant as well. Because the Sun Zong that I have, I got from the Guaranteed Gacha, and she was just golden. But Tamamo, it was just a YOLO roll on the summer banner, and I see the rainbow, I see the rainbow sparks, but I gotta keep it in because I was rolling while I was at lunch at work. But my work doesn't really have a lunch office, so I was sort of just in the hallway, and I had to keep my excitement contained. And also my screen concealed, because if they saw me playing this while at work, I would never hear the end of it. Ever. And it's good since you start. Congrats on the Ishtar roll. She might be a useless goddess, but she's a somewhat okay servant. I will say that. That's the nicest compliment I think I can pay her. But she is all... oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Ta-da! Jackpot, yay yay. Wow. Almost the end of it. Only 110 boxes remaining. You didn't get Talmud Lancer? Well, I mean, you have another chance when the summer event rerun comes along at the very least. That, and I think that she got another rate up banner outside of summer for some reason. I'm not sure of the exact reasonings behind it, but I did hear that she gets a independent banner sometime in the future. And then this is another box cleared. Oh, you got Archer Arturian, nice. Oh, Red Velvet. We got another one. We got another Gil fan. Awesome. You have good choice there, Wave Blast. Very good choice. Gil is one of the best servants. He is personally probably like my second favorite, only because there's another king that ranks just a little bit above him. He's not released just yet, but we get a little bit of taste of him in Camelot, and I cannot wait. Though, to be honest, given the chance, I would definitely take a free Gil. No lies there. But let's really quickly sell these silver embers. We are like seriously close to being able to afford the Chaldean lunchtime, which would be awesome. Why am I? Okay, yeah, there we go. 15 mana prisms. That's better. I was too late to get him on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I was very tempted to roll for Gil when Thanksgiving came along, but I just held it in because I need to contain my quartz as much as possible for Gramps early next year. And yes, Gramps is good Civ. Very good Civ. Also, it's not obvious I am somewhat buffing up my Santa Salter, just because she deserves it. She's a good farmer, and I kind of do need farming units. So 12, so down to 6, because we are shooting for those great and super sucks to save some of the embers. Sadly, not gonna happen. Santa Altar will appear next year. Actually, no, unfortunately. The most recent Christmas event was the last chance to get Santa Altar. Though I think that there are rumors that the JP is going to be doing the welfare servants in the rare mana prism shop. But unfortunately, if you didn't get Santa Salter this year, that was your last chance to get her from the event itself. Unfortunately. I got Gil on both of my accounts. That luck. Gil must really, really care for you. You might be a mongrel, but you're his mongrel. You didn't say much there, Santa Salter. Not much at all. Also, just out of curiosity here. Okay. We're at 118,000 QP. I need 55 million more QP. And then I will have enough for... Oh, see? You must be a special mongrel for Gil. If he did what he did to Ilya to you, and took your heart. See, you mean a lot to him, clearly. Alright. Still not there with fruitcake, or with shortcakes yet, and we're getting there. No. Oh, so he didn't take your heart then. Okay. Okay. I get you now. I get you. Where is... Come on. I need a useless goddess here. With the proper C. Alright, Luke, your Ishtar is coming along because I can't find Beppy. Yeah, I mean, he's also a great doctor. Have you not seen the Dr. Gilgamesh video? Where he saves Ilya's life with a heart transplant, I think it is. But I mean, he saves Ilya with an emergency heart transplant. And he saves Berserker Hercules as well by removing like a bunch of weapons from him. Dr. Gil is best doctor after all. He's the king of heroes and the first doctor, very clearly. Alright. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Dr. Gil video, I would definitely check out. It is appropriately awesome. See, I knew you would agree with me, Red Velvet. Dr. Gil is best Gil. Okay, then. I really need some MP charging here, so you guys can charge up a little bit. You have seen it? Yeah, see? It's a great demonstration of how kind and generous Gilgamesh is. It brought a tear to my eye the first time I saw it. See how generously he gave a young girl a heart so that she could live, and then saved her giant gray-skinned butler from being impaled by so many weapons. It inspires confidence in oneself. Such a glorious video. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cry. And here is Gilgamesh himself. Themselves? Weird. Talking in plural is always interesting, to say the least. Alright. Ishtamkin. Yes, Gilgamesh and Kid Gil. Only because we don't have Caster Gil right now. If we had Caster Gil, I imagine he would also be in this party as well. Which would be interesting. Because... yeah. I don't think I could take... yeah, this party definitely could not take all three of them on at once. I would be able to knock down Normal Gil and Caster Gil, but then Kid Gil would live. So I don't have another single target Lancer. You're gonna save Quartz for Caster Gil? Well, unfortunately, you don't have too much time to save, since we're likely gonna be getting him next week, actually. So, save what quartz you can, because Gilgamesh is coming to town. I'm sure you'll get all three of them in your party, Red Velvet. Right, your party is where you want all three of them. Right. Right. You want them to throw an amazing birthday party for you, I'm guessing. I get you. I get you. Oh, you're still only on the third singularity? Oh, that is... That's Rome, isn't it? The third singularity is Rome, isn't it? If so, then yeah, my condolences, because Rome sucks hard. Like, really hard story-wise. is the weakest. But, if you need assistance, I am more than happy to add people on as friends. Because you can never have too many friends. Oh, it means exactly what I said it meant, Red Velvet. You want them to throw you a birthday party, of course. And I mean, obviously... Yeah, I mean, I can attest to that. Camelot is brutal. I powered through it all in this live stream, what was it? Not even a week ago? But I still managed to do it, thankfully. But at Red Velvet, of course, you want them to throw you a nice birthday party. And then, when it's nighttime after Kid Gil has gone to sleep, you are going to have, Caster Gil and Normal Gil give you a special party is all. But yeah, Camelot is hard. Rome sucks as far as story goes. And, honestly, if I do ever make an alt account, I will probably skip through all of the story in Rome as well. That, or... I'm not really sure. Because I have an idea for an alt account. But you got stamina for one more fight and level up? Well, I'm not bullying you. I'm just simply, I'm simply stating some truths. There's nothing to regret. Gilgamesh would not want you to regret that stuff. You got stamina for one more fight and maybe level up. Well, I hope that you get the level up so that you can keep going further in. Like I said, though, if you do... Oh, man, Temamo doesn't have her MP charged. Darn it. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm not rolling for Ishtar, actually, Wave Blast. I'm saving for the king. I'm saving for King Hassan, who will be coming out early next year, so... I've made my one roll. Have a good night, Wave Blast. Sorry for flustering you there, Red Velvet, but, you know, it's fun sometimes. But, oh, I reminded you of something. That's good. See? My flustering you made you remember. It all had a purpose. There was... That was the truth behind it. Oh, your birthday's coming up soon. Well, happy birthday when it comes up. I'm guessing that, you're gonna be having Gilgamesh wish you happy birthday as well in the room function. But yeah, just in case I'm not streaming on the day your birthday is, happy early birthday. Hey, I'm not a bully. No, not at all. I am anti-bully. I don't believe Modred should be bullied. Lancelot doesn't deserve to be bullied by MASH. I'm so anti-bully. Oh, how's the deck? 343. That was how much was needed? 500. Getting there slowly, gently. Very slowly, very slowly. Peppy. Yeah, I can't wait for him to let me pronounce it. Yeah, I have read the birthday lines there. Some of the servants have some really good ones, and I like how they changed with your bond level as well. Gilgamesh is definitely some of the best. And I do really wish I could have pulled a Gilgamesh. But sadly, another calls for me. For I heard an evening bell toll, and I knew what my destiny was. Who the next servant I need to roll hard for is. For if I do not, then that evening bell will toll once again, and it will be the last thing I hear. Yep, that is Gilgamesh. He doesn't care. And he also, isn't it when he is summoned that he says, your luck has run out at this point or something along those lines? Like, you're lucky to have summoned me, you have no more luck or something? Because that's probably one of the best summoning lines, too. I don't care, and how dare you not tell me earlier. Yeah, Gil's a little bit of a tsundere, I think. Methinks. It's no lie. What? The fact that your luck runs out if you manage to summon him or something? If so, then I probably should never summon him since I got pretty bad luck already, and I think it's probably the only reason I'm still alive is what minuscule luck. Oh, you suffered a servant drought after him? Man, how wild would that be if Delightworks actually programmed it in that, oh, this person, you pulled Gilgamesh? Alright, you will now need to roll a minimum of 200 times before you get another 5-star servant. Okay, okay. Good. Oh, we're not telling you this, of course. I mean, no. Oh, well, we're not going to directly tell you this. It's Gilgamesh himself. Gilgamesh, the oldest tsundere. Yes, very much so. I mean, look at how he treated Clay Enkidu. He wrestled him for like 3 days straight, proving themselves in a fight before deciding, you know what? I like you. You're my best friend now. Actually, that's not really tsundere behavior, is it? And actually, if Gil is a tsundere, then does that mean that he too fell under the sway of Shiro's harem protagonist EX skill? Because Gil sure treats Shiro Emiya bad. He gives him a nickname. He beats him up. He eventually acknowledges his strength. And he has Shiro try to save his life as well. I think Gilgamesh might have fallen under Shiro Emiya's harem protagonist EX skill. And the Unlimited Blade Works, right? And the Route Unlimited Blade Works, of course. Yes. I think we can safely say that. Another Jean level up. Yeah. Throwing a bull's leg at her face. Oh, Ishtar, this is why you are bullied so. Because you cost Gil's best friend his life. Ishtar is the true bully. The bully was inside of her this whole time. So cruel. Also, I do like to note how still nobody on my friend list has the 5-star craft essence equipped to anybody relevant. Like, seriously? I thought for sure that some people would have it, equipped people, but I guess not. It's a shame. Shamey, shame, shame. But yeah. Enkidu's pretty cool too. He mellows Gil out quite a bit. And in all honesty, I would not mind having Enkidu as a servant either. Oh, will you be happy if you roll Enkidu as well? Because I mean, you pretty much have the perfect catalyst for him in that you have a level 100 Gilgamesh. Somebody has to be there to help him. Oh, you had a Babylonia banner dream? This should be good. Because, I mean, I'll be free to admit I've had dreams as well with rolling. I had a dream where I did a 10 spin for King Hassan and somehow got 10 King Hassans, only to then have my account banned for being presumably hacking. That happened after... Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and tell me your dream, and then I'll babble on a little... I'll babble on a little bit more. Unintentional puns are the best. Okay, Tamamu. Old one's got nothing. Second roll. You got Enkidu. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I can definitely see you rolling an Enkidu. Because like I said, you have the perfect catalyst for him in a level 100 Gilgamesh. Because, I mean, they're best bros. There's no way Enkidu wouldn't want to hang out with Gilgamesh, especially when their time together was cut short. Complicated feelings upon waking. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, Caster Gilgamesh is going to be added to the general servant pool, so there's always going to be the chance of rolling him. I mean, who knows, you might be rolling to get an MP6 Gilgamesh, and having not rolled a Caster Gil, and a Caster card comes up, it turns gold, and it reveals Caster Gil standing there in his glory. Because, I mean, that could happen. Very well could happen. Useless Goddess really has a long NP animation. But yeah, I don't know how much you know about the Chinese Fate Grand Order server incident, but it was like every single roll was a guaranteed 5-star servant on it. And shortly after that, I had a dream that somehow I got the same bug when rolling for King Hassan, but I got like just 10 straight King Hassans. And I dreamed that I was streaming it too, because I had the idea of streaming FGO for a while. And everybody was just freaking out, but then Delightworks themselves somehow saw it and just said, nope, you're hacking, and just shut down the account, and somehow IP banned me. I woke up very distressed and checked my FGO pretty much immediately to make sure I was not banned. I was that worried. Also, we should be leveling up here soon, which is actually quite nice. It's been a while since... Actually, no. Actually, yeah, it hasn't been long at all since I leveled up. I leveled up in Camelot. And before that, I hadn't leveled up in forever. Jeez. Farming and main story stuff gives a ton of experience, it seems. Okay. Kentucky Ishtar's combo wombo here. Alright. And keep going. Just push it to the limit. Ozzy will spook you when you roll for cast skill. That would suck, admittedly. That would suck. I mean, nothing against Ozzy. He's a cool dude. But getting that kind of spook would just be very, very bad. Or, no. I don't know when Memeland will come out, but how hilarious would it be if they did the Merlin and First Babylonia banner together, and you decided to do a YOLO, and you rolled on the Babylonia banner, and you got the golden caster card, and it turned out to be Merlin himself. And focus on Super Reindeer Man. It would be a strange time for Gil to stop gatekeeping your summons. Yeah, probably would be a little strange. But I'm sure that you will get your cast skill. Heck, given that he's only a 4-star this time, I'm sure you're probably going to, at the very least, NP2 cast skill. You'd be very salty if you... You'd be salty if you rolled for cast skill and got a Memeland. Or that you rolled for cast skill and you got the Ozzy spook. Or both, I suppose. But I mean, at the very least, you have like 2 years to actually get cast skill, considering it's not this next summer event, but the one after that, that Caster Gilgamesh gets the alternate artwork costume. Have you seen that? I'm sure you have, but it looks really good. Very nicely done here. Good teamwork, team. Good teamwork indeed. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I try to avoid story spoilers, but I can't resist servant spoilers. So when I saw the summer event when I saw the summer servants and saw, oh, some characters are getting costumes, and then they showed Gilgamesh there, just looking like, for all intents and purposes, a CEO. It was just awesome. He definitely... I kind of want to have a cast skill before that summer event so that I can get his alternate skin for it, because I will admit, it looked pretty boss. Of course, at first I was worried that it was going to be normal Archer Gilgamesh, but then some observant people were like, oh, but look at him, he has an earring on. Only Cast Gil wears that kind of earring, not Archer Gil, and some other stuff that I don't remember at the point. And I had determined that I need to somehow get Cast Gil before that event happens. I'm sure you'll get him. He will grace you with his presence. Plus, I mean, if you're that concerned about it, I think that the GSSR banner at the end of the year, if you roll on it and go for the caster roll, I'm pretty sure it's just a straight better chance to get... I think the only kind of servants you can roll, actually, are that type. So you would only roll caster servants, with a higher probability of getting a 5-star, which would be either Waver, Tamamo, or Waver, Tamamo, or Xuanzang. Or you could potentially get the 4-star servants and get yourself a Caskill. Oh, there's a banner for the summer servant costumes? That's cool. So, in other words, if you don't get Caskill now, he could eventually sometimes spook you just randomly out of the blue, or you can get him when it comes his time to actually be something. Ooh, you got +2 to the fruitcakes. I will take you there. Ishtar with the proper CE. Sadly not on my friends list, but I might... No, I'm going to just keep my friends list for people that request me. Okay, no. Like that. You don't have the money for the GSSR? That sucks. Yeah, that sucks that you don't have the money for it. I mean, you could always try and fundraise, I suppose, but you don't have the money for it then. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Whoa, lag spike on my end. I mean, to be fair though, there is a fair bit of time before it actually happens. And I think that just like a basic 30 quartz package should be enough, and that's like 20 bucks or something, maybe? I can't actually remember. Gonna probably look into that personally, but I'm a wee bit lazy, I suppose, with that. But I mean, I'm sure you'll get Caskill. If not at the initial rolling, then he will spook you at a later point, or if he doesn't spook you and you don't get him at the initial rolling, then I'm pretty sure that at some point we're supposed to get like this ticket that can be used to get any 4-star servant for free. And I mean, you could just choose to get Caskill. To be honest, I don't know when that happens though. I'm sure he will. I am sure that the Gilgamesh will come home. After all, he needs to keep his younger selves in line. And he can't do that if he is not with you. Okay, Kentucky there, don't go dying on us, please. And thank you. There we go. Safe. And now we get to see if we really need the useless goddess's initial boost to damage. We'll go ahead and do some boosting here. Oh wow, he guarded against two of the effects. Impressive, Gilgamesh. Very impressive. I'm gonna be safe and do it like this. Okay, there we go. We got this round. And it's also a level up here too. You have the catalyst, so wait and hope, as Dante says. Yes, wait and hope. Although, if you have spoken to Dante's recently, can you send him my way? I've got a beheading knife that would like to say something to him, you know. But probably be best to wait until the right time, because I need all the catalysts I can to get for Gramps. I'm actually planning on going very hard on the trying to lure Gramps to my Chaldea. I'm probably going to change my avatar to Gudako, or however you want to call her. I'm going to change my username to Contractor, because he always calls them Contractor. And then I'm probably also going to change my message to Gramps, please come home, or Gramps, where are you, or something along those lines, just to, you know, tempt him, make him think that his contractor is in need of him, so that he needs to come to me, and I will obtain him. I might also, you know, set something on fire if I can somehow make a blue fire. You know, just try. Yes, dedication indeed. Oh, that was a waste. But I'm also somewhat debating as to whether or not the day before Gramps actually drops, if I should run Assassin's Creed, the first game of it, and just like do a live stream, and that would be a catalyst for him, since you do play as a Hassan, technically, very, very technically, I think. I'm probably wrong on it, but you do kill the head of an assassin order who is corrupt, which is exactly what King Hassan does. So I'm hoping that with all those things combined, that he will sense my dedication to his cause and seek to aid me in all of my future endeavors. I put a lot of thought into this, yes. A lot of thought. Okay, Tamamo is in desperate need of some MP here, game. Give me a Tamamo chain that I can use. Please. But yeah, I'm going hard on Gramps. Super, super hard. I am probably going to be willing to spend... If I don't get him with the initial, probably estimated 800 quartz I should theoretically have at that point, then I'm probably going to be willing to spend a little bit more money to buy some more quartz for myself. Just a little bit, though. Not too much. Yes. Bless Kentucky. Kentucky has definitely been an MPV. Kentucky is an MPV servant of mine. Those are words that I wanted to say. But no, Kentucky is definitely... Since I got him, he has been my MVP, and he is probably what's kept me going in this game. Since before I had him, I had to rely on only Siegfried. Not to say anything bad about him, but he wasn't exactly the strongest servant that I had. Well, no, he was the strongest servant I had, and that was the problem. But when I got Kentoki, he helped me blaze through a bit of the Onigishima events. Oh yeah. Kentoki is an awesome, cool dude. He has helped me progress hard in this game and reinvigorated my want to play it. Which is why, oh, you're Siegfried's Bond 10? Nice. Yeah, I should probably work on getting mine to Bond 10 as well. And when I farm other things, I'll probably end up having him in there, especially if I can get a Chaldea in lunchtime, but right now, he sadly just isn't as useful in the moment. Just, you know, Gilgamesh would just laugh at him. Sadly. Sad to say. Ooh, more chains. Your kid guild is close to 10. Nice. Very nice. I mean, you said you had a login streak of like 300 as well, so I mean, you definitely have the play time to back up those bond levels. A very, very, very impressive amount of play time. Gil's almost there. Oh, just give it a little time. Do you have a MLB Chaldean lunchtime yet to help with your bond point farming? Or you have a friend with an MLB'd one? Okay, so Luke does have his char available, but nobody else. You do? Nice. Yeah, Chaldean lunchtime is actually a very good CE, and that's why I went hard on getting mine. Just one more, and then I have it all. Very, very close to it. Very close indeed. And a friend's one as well. Nice. So then you get an extra, what is it? 20% bond points then? I think it is. Double Chaldean lunchtime. Man. I do like the art for Chaldean lunchtime as well. It's really nice artwork. Very sweet. Very fitting for MASH as well. I also like the art for the fairly far in the future Chaldean tea time. Because, I mean, that's pretty awesome looking as well. MASH sipping a hot cup of tea, foe on her shoulder. It's just very sweet. Kentucky Smash! And it's looking like I might have to shut off Facebook notifications at this point as well. Thought Messenger notifications were the only thing I had to worry about. Now I'm getting Facebook notifications in my chat. Or not in my chat, but on my screen, rather. Yeah, it's fine, though. Okay. Super Indian Man! Die. And you know, I bet that, I do kind of wish that I could bring Chaldean lunchtime to, this, because I get, like, what, 800 bond points a pop? That would increase it to, like, 900-ish. And then combine that with the fact that I'd have my own, it'd be, like, 1,000 or so bond points per thing, and that'd be just awesome. Because I really could use some bond points. Really could use them. Alright. This will be another wave wiped out. I unfortunately don't think I'm going to be able to do another lotto box clear before I have to call the stream. But I'm not sure. I don't really remember how much stockings I'm at. We'll find out. Momentarily. But, So we have Chaldean lunchtime. We know we're getting Chaldean tea time. So then we'll eventually get Chaldean dinner time. Chaldean nighttime snack time. And Chaldean breakfast time then. Out of all of those, I mean, Chaldean dinner time could have some very good art, especially if it's just a private dinner. And Chaldean snack time would definitely have a bit of interesting, or Chaldean nighttime snack time, I could definitely see as having some interesting art as well. But sadly, those are probably a great many years away from even being conceptualized, because they don't want us to have too many bond points after all. Although, if that was the case, then they wouldn't release the one thing in JP servers, some sort of item that allows you to go to bond 15 with servants or something. I haven't heard much details about it, but I guess it was released recently. It lets you go to bond level 15, and for each bond point, it's like an additional 30 quartz per bond point, which is just ridiculous. Because, I mean, that just incentivizes you to get as many of those as possible and max the bond points of servants. And to use them first on the lower level servants so that you can get those bond points so much faster. I don't remember what they're called though, but I've seen images of them. It's like the Holy Grail with Saint Quartz in its cup, which is pretty cool artwork, admittedly. But yeah, sadly that's a good 2 years away from us, because JP is 2 years ahead. But I am confident that we will get it eventually. And when we do get it, hopefully by that time, I will have an NP10 King Hassan, an NP10 Gil, NP10 Tamamo Summer, and many other NP10 servants, with which I can use this special item on, and raise them to NP15, so that I can get a ton of Saint Quartz. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good thing to wait for, too. It just raises anticipation for it, because bond level 15, I know at bond level 10 you get like a special CE or something, and people are speculating if the same thing will happen when you hit bond level 15. So, I mean, some of the bond 10 CEs, you know, they aren't good, but some of them are really good, and they're just like, oh man, the bond 10 is this good. Imagine how good a bond 15 craft essence will be. It'll be super OP. And then there's people talking about, oh yeah, I'm sure you do love bonding with your servants, probably especially, you know, Gilgamesh, am I right? Just like how I love bonding with Tamamo and Sunzang. I try bonding with Mash as well, and you know, no matter how much bonding with her I do, it just doesn't seem to stick. I just have to keep trying over and over. SOL. Yes. RED_VELVET. Oh, I missed a lot of spaces in between there. Shoot. Did not have as big of an impact as yours did. But it's so fun sometimes to bully. Okay, I won't bully. No bully, no bully. This is a no bully stream. I promise. For the remaining time this stream is up, it is a no bully stream. I promise. Alright. Wait, no. I can't bully Ishtar anymore. Dang it. I locked myself into a corner. Grr. Ishtar, you are a useful goddess. Why it gotta be me, boy? See, the answer to that is a very slightly bully answer. Always bully Ishtar. Okay, so from henceforth, it will only be an Ishtar bully stream, not a Red Velvet bully stream. I promise. No more bullying of Red Velvet Cheesecake. I promise. No more bully. Okay. Always bully Ishtar. She does deserve it, after all. She cost Gilgamesh a lot. She is the reason that he fell. So yes, always bully Ishtar. She is useless goddess. Just like Aqua is. Oh, go Tamamo, go. Whew. Gosh. No, there's no crossed fingers behind my back. I've got one hand holding up my phone and the other is pressing buttons on my phone, so I can't have any crossed fingers behind my back. I mean, it's not like I've got a third arm with an extra hand growing out of the back of my back, after all, to have crossed fingers or anything. Where's the answer? I mean, it's also not like I'm crossing my eyes and my toes when I'm saying that as well. I'm totally not doing that kind of stuff. But I promise, no more bully unless you bully. If you bully, then I will bully you. How's that sound? Because the only way to fight bullying is bullying. Don't listen to that, kids. That's actually not the right way to fight bullying. The right way to fight bullying is to either tell somebody in charge or stand up for yourself so you're not getting bullied. Alright, deal then. So I will only bully you if you bully... Period. If you bully me, I bully you. Compromise reached. I'm only gonna bully you if you bully me from henceforth. I so promise. I promise on... I just promise that I will only bully you should you bully me. How's that? I'm not gonna promise on anything, but... Where's the Xion bullying? Well, to be fair, he hasn't really given me any ammo to bully him with. When I find some ammo, though, promise, Xion will get bullied. Promise. Alright. Another Jean bond level up. She's now bond 4. Unintentionally. Never meant for her to get this high bond level. I mean, eventually, yeah, but... not anytime soon, at least. Alright. We are really close to being able to, take down another lotto box. Oh, didn't mean that. Is that the reason? Yeah, he kind of gave me a little bit of fuel to do the bully, but Xion hasn't given any fuel for them to be bullied. When they do, though, there's definitely going to be some slight bullying going on there. Definitely. I mean, after all, they have ammo to bully me, considering I didn't know about the all button. Because, I never had to use it. But I got bullied by them, so trust me, when I get some ammo, there's going to be some counter-bullying going on. Dang it, Ishtar, you didn't reach max MP on your own. You had to get hit to do so. Useless goddess Ishtar! Yes, bully equality. Who will bully the bullies? The other bullies. There is balance in all things, even this. I was meant to bring balance to the bullies, not become one of them. Insert other philosophical quotes about balance and equality here. Of course, it's not true bully equality, because Ishtar can't bully us. But, I mean, she did bully Gil, and Enkidu, and most of ancient Uruk. So I think she's probably due to be bullied a little bit, which is why we're all allowed to bully her and call her useless goddess and stuff. Yeah, probably. That sound logic, right? Yeah, totally sound logic there. Alright. What are the odds that I'm going to get 100 stockings in this one? Not very high, unfortunately. So, if I can get at least 50 from this one, and I get 50 from another one, I'll be able to get another box cleared on the lottery. Shall we? Alright, I'll do the standard boosts. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me then. Alright. So, we all bully Ishtar to our heart's content, and then I will only bully you if you bully me, and if I bully you without you bullying me, then feel free to bully me until the balance has been reached. Yes. Yes. I really wish there was some captions for Noble Phantasms, because I'm sure some very riveting phrases are being said. Not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna say anything. It's tempting though, it's very tempting. Yes, shiny things. Ooh. You know, if you have the key to his treasury, you could be an ultimate whale. You could get everything. No servant would be locked to you, for you can just take out his golden credit card and buy the maximum quartz packages on everything. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh man, if Gil played FGO. Whoo! I can just imagine it now. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not saying it. Nope. I'm not gonna say it. It's easy to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I am keeping my word. Yes, golden credit card. Feel free to rant, Kaguya. Feel free to rant. No judging here. And while I'm waiting for that AP to recharge really quickly, not burn, we are going to purchase the last Chaldean lunchtime. Yay! We have Chaldean lunchtime and we will max limit break it. Yes, golden credit card. Very nice. Very nice. So back when Raika was on rate up, I just wanted one. 500 SQ for a single copy. Good lord. That is... Yeah, that had to be rough, man. I'm hoping That does not happen when it comes time for me to roll for King Hassan. I'm desperately hoping. Oh, and you got Ishtar on the random ticket pool. Oh, man. That. Oh, super success on the Chaldean Lunchtime Final Ascension. Nice. But, man, that would suck. I can imagine it, too. I can imagine burning so much quartz for a servant you really want, and then just a YOLO ticket and getting nothing. Or getting something that you really didn't care for. That would suck so bad. Oh, man. My heart and my luck hopefully go out to you so that the next time you roll hard for a servant you want, you get them. Chaldean Lunchtime is good. It's confirmed max limits. Kind of bummed, but whatever. I mean, at the very least, you do have a Raiko. She is definitely a good servant to have. No lies there. It might have taken you 500 quartz to get her, but, I mean, hey. You got her. Thanks. I am definitely gonna need the luck. Definitely gonna need it. I'm going to be doing a lot of rituals beforehand in an attempt to call Gramps to me. Please. Come to me, Gramps. Please. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to want Raiko. Definitely tempted. Yeah, see? Red Velvet? I'm not the only one that saw the massive opening that you gave there, but I'm restraining myself. Alright, Kaguya. You have good luck with farming, and may your future rolls be blessed. Yes, I would very much like a CE drop. I hope you get one as well. And if you do want to tune in again, I will be doing another stream on Sunday at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to sit with me through some more farming, then feel free to come. Have a good night, Kaguya. Get a good sleep. Alright, so I think that after this run through of the node, I should have enough stockings to perform another lotto box clear. And then after that, I probably will call the stream. Just because I do need to learn to try and limit myself, as hard as that is. Red Velvet, you are helping me rein in some controls. But no, go ahead, you're curious? You're curious as to the comment. Well, if you're giving me the go-ahead. So, you said you wanted... So, if I look up real quick. You said you really want... You hope he'll give you the key to his treasury at Bond 10. I mean... I'm sure it's not... I'm sure if he gives you the key to his treasury, you're gonna give him the key to your room. So there's an it's that, or... It's not the key to his treasury that you want, but the key to his, armor, so that you can take it off of him. Or the key to his heart, so that, he will look at you differently than all of the others. Just a bunch of stuff like that. It was just... I had a really good one in the moment, but it slipped away from me. And those were just ones that I could think of that were somewhat related to it. And you did ask for it, so it's not bullying. So, yeah. Yeah, rip the good one. The others weren't that good. They were just ones I could come up with off the top. It's better in the moment, too. I would have had a better delivery if I had said it right after you had made that comment, but I made a promise, no bullying you unless you bully me, and I keep my promises. Yes. Alright, do we have enough stockings? It's gonna be close, methinks. We do have enough stockings. Alright. Let's go ahead and do another roll. So, place your bets here. How long will it take until we get the Giles Darius doll? Will we get it quickly, or will we get it very, very, very late in the game? The guess is anybody's. It's anybody's guess, anybody's game. When will they say my name? Key to my room, though. What's he gonna need that for? Oh, I think you know what he'd need that for. I think you know. Somebody needs to lock the door. And, that's all I'll say about that. No, I'm sure he wouldn't throw that away. If you're bond level 10 with him, then, you know... If you're bond level 10 with him, then I'm sure he'd give you at least once. I'm sure he would need that... I'm sure he would use the key at the very least once. So... And that was not bullying. That was simply a encouragement saying that he would not slam dunk it into the trash. Yeah. He would definitely use it at least once, I'm betting, if you're bond level 10. And wow, this is taking a lot of rolls. Oh, here it is. There's the jackpot. So we are down to 70 again. Jeez. That happened with the second one as well. Alright. So, this lotto box is pretty much cleared out. And I'm going to go ahead, sell some silvers, bump up the Santa Salter a little bit, and do a count, see how many more I need to do. Silver exchange ticket. Oh, we're gonna get you soon, little Santa Altar, soon enough. You come into a rant about Emiya. I could definitely see him doing that. Yeah, I could definitely see him coming in to rant about Emiya being a faker. Ku being a dog, for sure. I didn't claim my gifts. He would come in to rant about various things, because you would be there to listen to him. I mean, to be fair, though, he probably would come in without the key as well, just to rant. Probably come in, say something like, that faker is trying to take what's mine. I demand that you don't send him on a team with Saber ever again. And a bunch of rants like that. He probably would not use a door. He would probably, yeah, he would probably just barge in. The room key would be to lock the door so that nobody disturbs you. Yeah, that's what the room key would be for. And that was not bully. Also, I am curious, how much is it for the foes? Ooh, we could actually get some summoning tickets. It's only 100. So 100 for the summonings and 300 for each of the foes. Huh, interesting. I mean, I don't think that there's any good CEs coming up for the shop soon, so I'm just gonna get those summoning tickets real quick. And now we will go ahead and enhance Santa Salter a bit, and then I will probably end up, yep, interrupt the ranting. That's right. That's why he would lock the door. Totally why. Totally. So nobody could interrupt the rants. I'm sure that's why Mash has a key to my room, so that nobody can interrupt her ranting to me about her dad. And why am I short a golden ember? Did I just not click it? That's odd. Did I accidentally burn a golden ember? Must have accidentally burned a gold ember. Whoops. That's alright, I got some golden saber embers, so should work just as well. Level 58. Yes, it would be rude to disturb the king. Especially when he is voicing his complaints to the person most appropriate to hear them. Yes. For sure. I'm gonna be just one ember short, aren't I, here? I am literally just one ember short from, wow. Because I think I accidentally sold an ember. Well done, me. Well done. Alright. So, with that, I do think that I'm going to be calling this stream here. It's been fun. We farmed for a good 3 hours, and we have not done... We've cleared out a few boxes. We cleared out all of the base fruit cakes. And, well, not the fruit cakes at all, but we've cleared out all of the cheesecake stuff and stuff like that. Yes, we do understand how Gil's Bond 10 would be. Who would everybody else's be? Yep. So, I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you, everybody, for joining me in the chat. It's been great talking with you all. If you have enjoyed, leave me some feedback, like, comment, friend, or follow, all that kind of good stuff. I wish you all good luck on future farming endeavors. And if you want to check out more videos by me, be sure to check out my channel on YouTube or Twitch. Oh, night, Beppy. Didn't even know you were there. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Have a fantastic evening, and good luck with your rolls and farming.